Just a bit more than a year ago, Jade Hubner walked away with a coveted spot on Top Billing. Ever since, she's become a household name on our local TV screens, and she joins me today on the WeCan24 wrap-up. Your life in the last year, you've got to do exciting things. What was your favorite part though?
It's so hard because there's different things that make it my favorite. So it could be from the destination, or it could be from the people, or what I was actually doing. So if I sort of give you a quick summary, I would have to say DJ Naves and DJ Spectacular were just hilarious. I really enjoyed my time with them. Rosette and Blanca on our Durban Girls Getaway. This is all off-camera time. It's just when they make me laugh, and we just had a really good time. And I've also really enjoyed Isimangaliso. It was just beautiful, and that's a local place. Loved snowboarding because I love snowboarding, and that was with Majosi. He's also a sweetheart. Love my London trips. Interviewing people like Henry Cavill is still a highlight for me. And then I loved flyboarding as well. That's that hovering thing on the water.
I saw, it's so interesting. Aren't you scared when you do all these exciting things, jumping off mountains, submerging from the ocean?
I think the scariest thing for me so far was definitely the gorge jump, because you know, it's not the jumping, it's the fact that this thing's like pulling you. So you're almost like holding on a rock, and it feels like it's going to drag you across the rocks before you actually drop down. So that was scarier than I anticipated. And then also, I did this jet thing where you go up into the air and they flip you over. And I don't have a weak stomach, but I came close to vomiting. I came very close. And I was just thinking, as I land, I have to deliver a link. So Jade, just hold yourself together, and just do not vomit, do not vomit. It was quite traumatic.
The one thing you do exceptionally well is do all these crazy extreme things, but you do it in style.
Really?
Yes, you do.
I'm not so sure about that.
If we check you out on Top Billing, you do go seamlessly from jumping off a mountain, as I mentioned before, to wearing a spectacular ball gown. Is fashion something you also were interested in from a young age?
I think that slowly developed, because I wouldn't even wear a skirt, I wouldn't wear pink. My friends dressed me up in a little pink skirt and all laughed, and then I wore a bikini for the first time the December just before high school. So I was quite a tomboy, but I also did ballet growing up my whole life. So I sort of had both sides to me always. And I think in high school I started enjoying what I wear, but still, even now, so I love fashion, but it's got to show my personality.
Yeah. Now, you're also involved with a fantastic charity initiative, the SPCA.
Yeah.
You teamed up with the guys from Lockenville. Tell us a bit more about that. You're taking on a few dares.
Yes. So I'm very passionate about animals, and for me, wildlife, it's so beautiful. I mean, we see it on TV, you see it in a book, but it's completely different. When you see it in real life, nothing beats that. We've been getting a few crazy dares, and in a day or two we'll be doing the dare. If they miss the opportunity to do the dares and we've already completed it, they can still donate. It's on my social media and the Lockenville Brothers social media, and they can see the Give and Gain link and then still donate, because we do need to protect these animals. We really do.
Well, if you have something, advice, tips to give those who want to enter the industry, if it's TV presenting or any form of media, what would you tell them to do and what not to do?
There's a lot of things you can do to prepare. There's no like presenting school, so that's the tough part. But I think if you can get familiar with the camera, and I remember the first time I spoke to a camera and had to say something to a camera, I just froze. I blanked out, and it was awful. So get yourself comfortable with the camera. I would, do adverts, join an agency and go and audition, or even just be an extra. You can join in extras agencies, because often you have to build yourself, work your way up. But again, so just get in front of the camera, acting, modeling, commercials, try to MCing. You can even go to acting classes. There are a couple. There's just get in the industry. Even if you're behind the camera, there's a lot you can learn from observing.